Yeah, so thank you so much for joining this webinar. This is the Dubb Partners workshop. It's a live workshop, really, where we're going to go through a number of things. This is a recorded video, so we look forward to receiving comments. We see these videos as evergreen videos. We record them in a live environment, and then we publish them to our YouTube channel. Also, sometimes we add these as a video in our playlist and our Dubb account so that people can watch these for many months to come. So one of the things that I'd love to kind of kick off on is just the beauty of recurring revenue. And the reason why I might be qualified to talk about this is because software as a service is rooted in being recurring revenue. That's the essence of a software platform. It's a service. There's a subscription. People pay a certain amount of money. And the idea here, the takeaway, is that recurring revenue is, in my opinion, it's the best type of revenue because it's the revenue that keeps coming back. Now, when we think about recurring revenue, we can think about it in a couple of different ways. We can think about it as a subscription service, but we can also think of it as a loyal client, someone that wants to continue to work with us, someone that's a brand loyalist, someone that's an evangelist, someone that had such a great experience working with us that they want to go tell their friends. And then as a result, we get more clients. So this idea of recurring revenue can take on many different forms, but it's really a mindset. So I just wanted to invite everyone to figure out how you can add recurring revenue to your business. If it's another revenue stream, amazing. If it's promoting what you're doing already and getting more loyalists and evangelists, amazing. If it's having a coaching or a training offering that you have, let's say that we have a real estate agent or a real estate coach, and they're doing really well in their business. Well, we recommend that they not only get more loyal clients, but potentially even start a training wing of their business so that they can have an additional revenue stream, hopefully that's recurring. So some of my kind of geeky numbers that I always like to talk about, these are my unit economic numbers. I don't think it matters what business you're in. I think it's imperative that you understand these numbers. The first one is your AOV, your average order value. When someone works with you, how much money do you make as a result of them? If it's a commission of $10,000, well, then it's 10 grand. If it's $100 on a purchase that they make, then it's $100. It's a very important number. The next is, what is the lifetime value? How long are people going to be around for? And as a result, how much money can you make throughout that relationship? So if you get that $1,000 commission or $10,000 commission check, and you get 3 of those, that's $30,000, right? That's powerful. That's an amazing lifetime value. The next one is your social coefficient. From every client that you get, how many new additional clients are you winning? This is something that we should figure out, because if we start to understand, how sort of referable our offering is, we can understand ultimately how profitable our marketing can be, because the more referrals that we get, the less money we have to spend on marketing. My favorite example for this is Benihana's. Growing up, we used to go to Benihana's every single year for birthdays. And it's so interesting that the name recognition of Benihana's is almost comparable to McDonald's. And if you think about it, they have a fraction of the number of franchises, but it's because it's such a great experience and people want to take their friends and their family there. And as a result, they get referrals. More referrals means more recurring revenue. So social coefficient, these things are so important. The next one is, how much does it cost to get a customer? Your customer acquisition cost. Very important number to figure out. Followed by your return on ad spend. Encourage you guys to go and research these numbers. That's called your ROAS. And then the last one I want to talk about is the most important one, which is your ROI. So these are some metrics that I think we should all start with. One of the things that we love about the Dubb Partners program is that we do offer recurring revenue for all of our partners at 30%. And that means that you, as an individual, as an organization, can participate in that earning and sort of be part of our success. So that's all I have as an opener. Thanks again for joining this live workshop. If you're watching the recorded video, consider liking this channel and throwing a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Darius?
Right on. All right. Well, welcome, guys. We got some more people coming in just in time. If you guys missed the first part of this, don't worry. It is recorded, and we will be sharing the recording with all of our partners. Ruben left off with a very important purpose there, which is why we're all here today. Dubb does have a 30% recurring revenue partner program. And what we built this program for is to empower you guys to have an additional revenue stream. We have some partners that we're working with. We'll talk about their stories in a moment here. And they are using Dubb, they're referring Dubb, and as a result, they're making thousands of dollars in recurring commissions passively. So that's what the focus of the trainings are, and the focus of our partner program is to equip you guys with the ability to build an additional income stream, whether it's actively or passively. And that's what we'll share with you today is a couple of strategies. But before we jump into the strategies, we want to update you guys on some new features, because we are constantly pushing the boundary in the technology space, and we want to make sure you guys are all up to date with the latest and greatest features. So the first thing we're going to talk about are some major updates that we have built. One of these is going to be email templates. So let me share my screen here, and I'm going to jump right into this. If you guys are familiar with what email templates are, it's when you send an email and you want it to not look like a person wrote it, but you want it to look like a templatized email. And we have a whole bunch of templates for you guys to explore. So you can see here the list is growing. There's several different types of templates you can choose from. All have different sort of layouts and colors and sections. So you can see there's a whole bunch that we've added, and there's a nice training that we've done for this as well. So if you guys want to utilize email templates, we can drop in your own images and colors and things like that to make these work for your business. Now, if you're trying to completely build a template from scratch, you might be better off just starting with the simple version. But what we're also encouraging you guys to do is, if we have a large number of requests for templates, we're looking to expand this library as well. So if our partners have ideas and say, hey, you know what, if I had this real estate or this insurance template, if I had a template that could, I could share with these type of clients, this could help me win new business. These are what our partnerships are about. We are here to help you guys help yourself. So it's a mutually beneficial situation, and we truly want you to be part of the team here. So email templates are a basically brand new feature. We've really done some optimizations and added a whole bunch of new ones. Now, for the most part, when we're sending emails, I'm going to show you guys some strategies later today about one-to-one messaging. I don't like email templates for things like personal messages. Like if you're reaching out to one person, don't use a template. A template is more like a promotion to an entire list of people. So just be aware of that. If you guys are ever sending one-to-one messages, don't use a template for that. You're going to want to send it one at a time right through your email client. Okay, guys, so this is templates. If anyone has questions on email templates, we'll save it for the end here and share the tutorial link. Actually, Ina, if you could share the email template tutorial there, click now, watch it later. And for those of you that are watching the recording, come grab the tutorial link. All right, number 2 here. This one we are super excited about, guys. If you have heard of ChatGPT, it's the AI that you can instruct to perform basically anything. You can have it write scripts for you. You can have it brainstorm ideas, do research. And we've built this right into the platform in a number of places. The first place you'll see it is right here in your dashboard. And the tool, the AI, is really as powerful as you're able to use it. The more intelligent your questions, the better the responses. The more specific the responses. So you can see here, we've given you a list of pre-populated tools, like, what's the best way to do something, or you can simply choose other and then type in anything you want here. So what people are doing with this today is they're using it to write themselves scripts. Write me a script on why somebody should renew their life insurance policy, or write me a script on why it's a good idea to sell your home this year, something like that, or anything you can ask this to. It will actually write a very detailed explanation or script or do research for you. So this is the AI assistant. As I mentioned, it's just like ChatGPT. It's the same technology, and it's built right into the platform. And as I mentioned, we've also added it into a few other places, which is the extension. If you guys are familiar with the Chrome extension, this is a tool that enables you to record your screen from anywhere, right? Yourself and your screen, like you can see here. And we also built the AI assistant right into the extension. So now you don't even have to come back to the website in order to access the AI tool. You can simply click on the extension and ask it to write your script or whatever else that you're asking it to do. So this is the AI tool, and it's actually going to be coming to a few more places as well. Mobile app and the desktop app is coming. But for now, you'll find it right here on the website and right there on the extension. So it's at your fingertips, ready to be leveraged today. Now, again, questions on the AI assistant, questions on ChatGPT sort of functionality. There's so many trainings coming out every day, tons of free education on how to leverage this tool. So definitely check it out. This is a super powerful tool for really anyone doing any type of business. All right. The next piece I want to show you guys is the updates to the teleprompter. So there are, I'll start with the mobile and show you guys here. If we could change my speaker view for me. And so the screen's a little bit larger. What I want to show you guys is the mobile app function. So this is the app. And what I'm going to show you here is when we press the record button, it's going to bring us to the recorder. Now I'm covering the camera. That's why the screen is red. And this is the teleprompter, this little button there. And when I tap it, you're going to see at the top, I can select from a script. And then once I select that script, there's two different options here, guys. On iPhone, there's actually an ability for it to auto track your voice, just like this. So if I press record, it's 2021 and sales leaders are wondering the same thing. What is the new way for organizations to sell to their ideal customers? So you can see it's actually following along with my voice there. So that's one setting, iPhone only for now, but it'll be coming to other devices. The other setting is to allow it to track at your own speed. You can see the speed control there, and then that'll allow you to set the speed. So when you begin recording, it'll automatically scroll the teleprompter at the speed that you've designated it. And finally, you could also do just a manual scroll at your own speed as well. So this is the update to the teleprompter on the mobile app with the auto scroll function and the auto track function for iPhone. Now, we've also brought the same teleprompter to our desktop and Chrome extension. So let's see this piece. Here is the website, and I'm going to show you guys the desktop app. By the way, the desktop app is relatively new too, guys. This is a super powerful tool. The screen recorder is even more robust than the Chrome extension. So let me make sure you guys can see my controls there. 1 second. Let me reboot it. Okay, you guys can see my tools here, right? Okay, good. The toolbar. Yes. So this is the desktop app, and there's a couple really cool things here. One, if you can see on the left, these are some far more advanced annotation tools. We can do arrows, we can draw circles on stuff, text on the screen, multiple types of annotations we can now create with the desktop app. And there's also, again, the teleprompter. So I just turned it on, and you can see right here at the top, we're going to be able to, let me turn off my pencil tool. We're going to be able to, again, select from a script. And then that script can be set to automatically scroll at the speed you designated it. So when I tap record there, 3, 2, 1, it's going to scroll at the speed I need it. And there's also some really cool function here on the webcam. So new functions, new shapes, right? And we can resize this thing to really any custom size that I want as well. So small bubble, big bubble, wherever I want it. Custom size recording, so I can actually record just a piece of my screen. Lots of additional functionality here, guys. So the desktop app is a very robust screen recorder with all the bells and whistles at this point. So
it's also worth mentioning how the desktop app can be used for social media videos in the 9:16 format.
Absolutely. So when you are recording there, what he's talking about is that custom size. And, you know, for social media, people like to record in that 16:9 format so that they it looks vertical. And so you can put yourself right here in the vertical video, and then pull up an article or a page or whatever you need to record right in this piece. And it's going to look like one of those social media videos that are in that vertical format, 9:16. So custom size, custom shape, change the bubble, any other variations there. So again, even more robust than the Chrome extension. The only thing that doesn't have yet is the AI tool, and that's coming. So great.
Actually, Darius, we added it. It's right there behind you.
Oh, I didn't even see that yet. Where did it go? Hold on. When you say behind me,
if you click out of there, it's right there. AI assistant.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Next one, Zoom app. Is this one working in the regular meeting format, Ruben? Let's see here.
Yes, you can use the Zoom app. The Zoom app is a way to play pre-recorded videos from your Dubb library within a Zoom meeting or webinar. So
Here, let me turn on my Dubb app really quick here.
And if everyone wants to check this out, you can click on the app button on the bottom navigation in Zoom. And then within the Zoom marketplace, you can search for Dubb. And then that's a free install. It just takes about 30 seconds to add. And then voila, you're playing pre-recorded videos in Zoom. And just to kind of share how powerful that truly is, think about those video testimonials that hopefully you're getting using the Dubb video reply feature, or any types of pre-recorded or produced videos that you've made for your business. This is a great place to play those videos. Another use case for this is any type of tutorial video, educational video. If you're saying the same thing over and over and over again in Zoom, consider recording a pre-recorded video and then to use the Dubb Zoom app to play it. It's very slick.
Nice. All right. We have another feature here, guys. This one is still under wraps. It's not quite launched, but it's coming out very, very soon. So it's worth showing. Landing pages. Now, landing pages is a feature where we can build essentially a website. It's a little micro website. That's not a good version. Ruben, which one was the good version?
Gosh, we have so many. We have a whole library of them.
I'm trying to remember the ones that are the new one, though. Was it this Homely? I think it was Homely. So yeah, it's going to be like
nice
guys, where it's a complete little website where you can just swap out your own logos, images, colors, and it's essentially landing pages. Now, if it's not a term you're familiar with, I probably would look it up to become familiar with what they are, because if you're doing business online, you're going to want to know some basic terminology. And if you're familiar with landing pages, then you'll understand the value of being able to build custom websites without needing a developer. Now, if you want to do some really advanced stuff, you will probably still need a developer if you want to do custom coding and things like that. But these templates are going to be very easy to use, where you can simply drag in the images and stuff that you want, or change the elements that are already there. So we have a nice training and stuff coming out for this. And really, this is a limitless tool itself. There's hundreds of softwares out there that this is all they do is build landing pages. And this function is going to be available inside of Dubb. However, this will be a Pro Plus feature. So it won't be available on the standard Pro plan. It will be only available for Pro Plus customers, because it's going to come with custom domains as well, where it's not going to have the Dubb URL. It'll be your own custom website domain, which truly allows the landing pages to be used in like advertising for Google or Facebook. So people that are really ready to incorporate video across their entire ecosystem or replace tools that they're already using, the landing page feature will be able to do that. So those are some of the latest and greatest in the features, guys. If we have any questions on any specific things, let those know in the chat and the Q&A. We'll get you taken care of here at the end. But we got a tight menu here to get through those. So let's move on to the next piece. We're gonna have Ina show you guys some basics, because if you guys are not yet signed up for the partner program, we need to make sure each and every one of you is signed up, and that you are going to have some familiarity with how to share your link and things like that. So, yeah, good.
Okay,
go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry. Okay, so from your Dubb dashboard, for you to be a Dubb partner, make sure to scroll down till you see the partners widget at the right side of your screen. Just click apply now. And then after that, you will need to set up your partner stack account. So when you click this cogwheel, you'll be linked to, you'll be sent to the partner stack website, where you can see your dashboard. Now from here, you can do a lot of things, like you can submit your referrals. So once you click that, just fill out this form, put in the email, first name, last name, and company. The other fields are optional. Next in the summary or the dashboard is your stats. So where you can see how many clicks you have, how many referrals you have, the revenue, and then the pending rewards, which is your commission, and how much is your paid rewards already. So this is the best account. That's why it's showing you 0, but it should show you some data once you have referred or sent people to your referral link. Now, your referral link, you can see that here. This is a vanity link that is actually linked to your referral link here in Partner Stack. So you can either copy this one in your Partner Stack account, or you can just share this partner link. Now, we automatically, once you apply this, we'll automatically create a call to action button for you that you can add to your video landing page so that you can refer people using your Dubb videos. So there, what else can we tackle here? You will also see in the dashboard the activity of your partners or your referrals. Now, if you want to send, if you have a list of contacts that you want to refer to Dubb, we'll send them send us this, just go to the resources page, and then you will see here, partners bulk referral form. And then we'll have, it is linked to this page where you can fill out this Google form. Just enter here your Partner Stack email address, and then send us the CSV file of your contacts. Make sure to have the column for first name, last name, company name, and email address. And again, the other fields are optional. So once you have submitted that, we'll send them 3 automated email sequences just to make sure that they will be converting or signing up to Dubb. And once they subscribe, you'll get the 30% recurring revenue as long as they stay in Dubb. So that's basically the basics of signing up to the Partner Stack account. Now, if you have any questions, we'll put in the support article on how you can set up your payment method and all the other strategies will also be tackled today.
Nice. The other thing, you guys, I don't know if you just got that, but we will actually run a 3 email drip sequence on your behalf to your referral partners. So it'll have your link in there. It'll directly attribute to your account. We want you guys to have as much access as you can here. We want as much support as you can get to win these things. So great. Thank you, Ina. And actually, speaking of strategies, Rob is going to share some ideas now, and then right at the end, or towards the end, we're going to do a little workshop. I'm going to show you guys step by step how to begin achieving passive revenue using videos. So, Rob, show us a couple high level stuff, and then we'll get to a nitty gritty.
Okay, great. Yeah, and kind of like everybody, like, Ina has mentioned, Darius, Ruben at the top, 30% recurring commission. It's amazing. Doesn't sunset, doesn't go away. Someone subscribes, that's there for you. Strategies to do this. We live in a world where we know the power of video. So how do we apply video to get the messaging out there and get people to use Dubb? You can sell Dubb directly. You can sell it indirectly. A lot of the times when you're using Dubb, you could be in a business where, say, you create courses. Well, Dubb is a major factor in that. Really helps that business. So when you're talking about your business of course creation, whatever that topic may be, Dubb is a big part of that. So it's very easy to directly speak about Dubb. If you're doing some kind of other business where maybe Dubb isn't directly related, you have that button sit right below that video, and that's a very indirect way to sell Dubb. You send someone a video, and most of the time when you send people a Dubb video, and I've talked to plenty of people that have done this before they've come on to Dubb, they've got sent a Dubb video and they're like, whoa, what is this? This is really neat. Well, you can click a button, you can go to a landing page. Well, really neat. So you have all that power behind you, whether you decide to do it directly, speaking to someone, or you have that indirectly right below the button there, and it just does its own magic. In terms of different strategies, the number one way, and this is, I'm going to share my screen here. The number one way that over the years, look at that face right there, Darius, ready to go, is webinars. Dubb has done so many webinars over the years, and this is an example, how to leverage AI. We were just talking about this. So if you have a topic that you love and you want to host a webinar, include people in there, send the invite out. Webinars are a wonderful way to get the messaging out there. Also, think about on your end, if you want to do an immersive workshop. Workshops are fantastic. You can get in there, get everyone invited, and then you take something tangible away. Show them how you've used Dubb. Explain to them the ability that once you start using it, okay, so this is how you send a video. This is how you click a CTA button. This is how you track. Think in your mind about what is something I can show someone in a workshop where they can tangibly take that away once it's done. Also, think about hosting a podcast. Ruben's done so many podcasts over the years where he's interviewed so many people. You can get the conversations you can have. You can learn so much. Start a podcast. Talk about your experiences. Bring in people into the conversation. Podcasts are one of the number one ways to really spread the word where you're not only learning, but you can spread the word about Dubb and have people use Dubb. Doing tutorials. Right here is an example of a tutorial about the whiteboard function we have on our mobile app. So if you're shooting on the webcam, you can pull up your mobile app and show people their name right there by using that. This is an example of a tutorial. So think about Dubb and how you use Dubb, and think about the ways from your own experience. Okay, I've used Dubb this way. I'd love to teach someone how to do that. Sometimes people just don't realize it until they're taught. So get yourself out there in terms of hosting the webinars, doing the immersive workshops, teaching the tutorials. And one of the best ways too is content. We love that here at Dubb. So if you haven't done your social media videos, really would consider yourself get out there and doing that. For instance, over here on Instagram, start making these videos, get them out there. People want content. When you're doing the content, really think about getting right to the point. I always mention like a David Mamet script. You want to get to the point, get in late and get out early, but be entertaining with your content. Have some good graphics in there as well, and have the ability for someone to click in there and get their information. See this link right here? Link in bio. Get used to saying that. When you're doing the video below, link in bio, they click on that, they're good to go. Also, think about YouTube. We love YouTube. We have a show called Rev Show over here on YouTube where we do a lot of different topics in here. Also, think about YouTube Shorts. This is another way to be dynamic. Have your information out there right to the point. Typically, we do about a minute, but you can go a little past that if you'd like to. So get yourself across these channels. Check out Facebook groups. Obviously, we have our own groups here. Think about permission-based marketing, permission-based selling. You want to get out there, talk to the admins of these Facebook groups, find out the niches that you want to be in, but always ask first. Say, listen, I would love to bring value to what this group is talking about. Get in there, bring the value. People will always appreciate that. The other thing too, create a course. You have expertise on Dubb. Create a course on how to use Dubb. It'll be like the moth to the flame in terms of education, which is very important. And the last thing I'll say is, if you can get a group of people together, we tell this to everybody. It's not called Dubb Affiliates, it's called Dubb Partners. So if you are able to get a webinar together or a group setting, and you want us to come in there and talk about Dubb on your behalf, we are more than willing to do that, because if you succeed, and we all succeed. So lean into those strategies and use video, because that's the way you'll connect.
Nice, Rob. Absolutely. And what the last point he mentioned there, guys, is we are your partners, and we will help you sell on your behalf. If you guys have an individual who needs a demo, we have staff for that. Ina and our team can help you. If you have a team that needs a demo, like an organization with complex technology and stuff, I will personally meet with this team and do my very best to help you guys win that deal and earn that commission. So truly, we are in a partnership here, and we want you guys to have everything that, if we hired you on as a salesperson or as a partner here, this is what it would be like, except for you're on your own schedule. You don't have someone telling you what to do. So, okay, what I'm going to show you guys right now is the simplest way to begin generating passive revenue using Dubb. So I'm going to share my screen again. This is the most simplest way that actually a lot of people are generating recurring revenue from using this. So what we're going to do is, this is for people that are already using Dubb. If you're using Dubb in your business right now, like if you're in real estate or coaching or consulting or anything like that, where you're speaking to your clients, you should be using Dubb and communicating with video already. And what we're going to do is take every one of those opportunities and turn it into a passive income potential. So the first step is to record a video, whether this is a webcam or screen video, it's up to you. I would probably actually use the screen because I'm going to show what this thing is. And whatever your favorite thing in Dubb is, my favorite thing is just showing people a video and an email, because that is relatively new to most people. And when they're going to see this, that's what they're going to see. So here's step one: record a video using a script, just like what I'm going to share with you right now. Let me fix up my bubble. I'm going to say, just like this. Let me move that guy. Get my recorder here. Okay, here, 3, 2, 1. And by the way, if you guys want to send videos like this yourself, check out the button below and take a look at Dubb. It's an awesome software that I love using myself. Thanks again. Something like that. And very, very simple video, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this to Dubb. The script there could not be simpler. It's like, and by the way, if you like videos like this, check out my button below. So that's all the script is. Step one complete. Step two, make sure you're a partner. Make sure you're signed up. You have your partner link ready to go. Once you apply, that will automatically create a partner button for you. So you're going to have your partner link, your call to action button, which is your affiliate link, your partner program. And then we're going to create a preset. If you guys are not familiar with presets yet, come see me in the live training. We host a live training session every single weekday at 10 a.m. Pacific. Ina has put the links in the chat. If you guys do not know what a preset is, you should definitely come see a live training. If you don't have the time, ask for a recording. We can give you a recorded one, but you should absolutely be using presets, because this is how it's going to work. This is my partner preset. And what it's going to have there is my affiliate, my partner button. And then it's also in the playlist, it's going to have that video that I just recorded. And now what's going to happen is every single time I record any video for any client, it's going to add my buttons, call me, text me, visit my website, whatever other buttons I want, maybe a calendar, whatever you have there. But it's also going to add your partner button. And it's also going to add that explainer video. So let me save this and I'll show you guys now what that's going to look like. So I just recorded that video, and now I'm going to record a video for John, right? John is somebody that I'm going to refer to Dubb. And because John's a partner of mine and he's a good buddy, and I want him to use Dubb because I love it. So I'm going to say, hey, John, I just wanted to do this quick video for you. I actually sent you some paperwork the other day, and I know you wanted to ask about video. So check this out. Or whatever that script is, right? You're going to do your own videos to your own clients for your own reasons. This is just an example of that. So this video that you're now going to send to your client, what you're going to see is your elements that we just built are automatically there. So, hey, John, there's your message. And then right at the end of this, and by the way, if you guys, it's going to roll automatically into this video. And it says, by the way, if you want to send video email yourself, click the button below. And that's going to be right there automatically, passively, for every message that you create. And by doing this, you're literally putting a lead magnet and income stream potential on every message that you record. And now if you're communicating with anyone else that's doing any type of business, like for example, real estate, you're often communicating with other real estate agents, other mortgage, other title. All those people can benefit from using Dubb. So every message is, again, a potential to automatically generate passive income. Now, this is the easiest method for doing this, because all you're doing is performing your regular business activities like you already will. And this is going to be there automatically. So that's the number one strategy that I recommend every partner do right now is have a little explainer. Now that script is very simple. You can spice it up if you want. Tell them your favorite things about using Dubb, and then to have your partner button beneath it. So if there's any questions on that piece, if anyone wants help with that, just let us know. Come meet us in the live training, or we can connect with you. We need to make sure you guys have the basics set up so that every message you create has that potential to earn you passive income.
Nice. Well, let's just do a little temperature check here. So far, if you find this this workshop valuable, please put a 1 in the comments. We'd love to receive the full-time, real-time, full feedback from you guys. It's super important to us. We don't have a lot of real-time data that's coming back to us in these. So please let us know if we're doing a good job. If you have any specific questions, throw them in the chat. We're responding to all the chats. I think the other thing that I think is really important is just this idea of wiring up your channels, getting omni. It's a little bit of a cliched term, but there's a reason why everyone's talking about going omni-channel. And that just means you're sending one-to-one emails to your prospects, kind of like what Darius was just showing. You're doing one-to-many emails, which is basically campaigns or mail blasts, as you might call them. The next thing is social media. Like, are you active on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts? Are you putting out content? Do you have some sort of a strategy for that? We're seeing a lot of, we're learning a lot of ways that we can gain traffic and then get links, drive links to our bio links. And we're also going through this process. We're students of this, but we're starting to see some hope, and it's really an amazing process. So one of the things that I wanted to quickly share was this idea of repurposing content. And I think the reason why it's valuable to repurpose content is because when you are doing long form video content, kind of like this, podcasts, workshops, webinars, training videos, YouTube videos, there's a magic way where you can actually export micro clips from that long form content and then wire up your social channels. And the reason why, of course, you're going to do this is because you want to gain visibility, generate traffic, mention to people in your videos, of course, to go to the link in bio. You can put a graphic in there, and then your link in your bio, let's say in your Instagram account, has a way for people to connect with you, to book a time in your calendar, to connect with you on LinkedIn, subscribe to your channels, and then, of course, to get access to Dubb and, of course, driving you recurring revenue. So I'm just going to show that very quickly what that looks like. So if you'll notice here on my Dubb account, on my Instagram account, I've started to post some videos. And all of these videos are actually, I did not record these videos specifically for Instagram. These are from long form podcasts that I have. This is a podcast that I did with the best-selling author Chip, who did something on customer service, really great conversation. And I have a Caleb from our team who actually takes those long videos and splices out 30 to 60 second videos and then publishes them on behalf of me. And he uses the desktop apps of Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And if you notice right here it is on TikTok, and then here it is, of course, on Instagram. So this is the gift that keeps giving. And I think the real takeaway here is that it's just critically important to have that link in bio. So this link in bio, once again, you can access through your Dubb dashboard. If you go and click on the Dubb icon in your dashboard, go to the main dashboard page. On the right side, you will see that bio link. Okay. And then here in this bio link, this is a persistent URL. This is yours. It's branded for your name. And if you go to the configuration page, you can actually configure you can specify the video that you want to appear in your bio link video, and then also your social accounts. So this is a really good way for people to get access to you. But most importantly, what you want to do is you want to make sure in this video that you have the specific calls to action. So let me just very quickly show you what that looks like. If I just search for that video in my account, here it is. And then, of course, details page. And then I just specify my two URLs. Of course, I have a speaker, submission, CTA, and then I have my partners program, which is my affiliate link. So highly recommend that you guys go through this process. remember, these social networks, they need us. They need us to generate content. Without our content, they cannot make advertising revenue. So they need us just like we need them. It's a true symbiotic relationship. So I encourage you guys to use the Dubb desktop app, use the Dubb mobile app, your native camera. I like using the Dubb desktop app because I can record multiple clips and I can use the teleprompter. So the big, huge idea that I'll leave you with here is imagine recording all your social media content in one afternoon. Just think about that for a second. One afternoon, Friday at noon, go to your office, go to a comfortable place and record all of your social media content, and then have someone from your team publish it. They can be overseas, they can be local, it does not matter. If they are going to be overseas, we recommend that they use the desktop app versions, not the mobile app, because there are some issues with access to Reels and TikTok and things like this. And of course, you have to make sure that they use a VPN. So if you have any questions on that process, please put it in the chat and we will clarify that even further.
All right. Well, I had a what's it called? Somebody asked earlier, where'd he go? He wanted to know, where can we take ideas? Where are we submitting ideas? So I mentioned support@dubb.com. That brings us straight to the live chat feature. And you can notice that we're very responsive there. I'm in there myself, so you guys can actually come talk to me and the team there at any time. So if you have ideas, need support, do not hesitate to reach out. You can either come talk to us in the live training every weekday, or you can get a faster answer through the chat support immediately. So make sure that whatever your guys' ideas are, whatever you're brainstorming or you need support with, we want to make sure you guys have access to that. I've had people take advantage of this, and you know, we have some people like that have access to other networks, like a networking place, and they brought us in there to do a presentation, and as a result, you know, cleaned up pretty well. So again, you guys' imagination here is the limit. You know, whatever we can tap into, you have the support here as though you were part of the team, and that's it. So well, if you guys have any questions now, you can start tossing them in, and we can take the last part to answer them here for you. So we'd love to hear from you guys. Got a couple just popping in.
I also wanted to encourage everyone to really listen to the feedback that Darius gave about adding the link to your preset. It's very easy to do that. Go to your default preset, which is the one that has a radio button selected here. And of course, presets are in assets, underneath assets on your left navigation. And then click the pencil icon, and then just go down to the calls to action here, click the plus button, and just make sure that you have your partner link in here. So if you have whatever it's called, you can type partner, you can type affiliate. It's probably going to be pre-saved in there. And if it's not already there, then of course, all you have to do is you have to go to assets, calls to action, and then just add it here by placing your URL, specify that this is a website link, and then place your URL there. But it automatically gets generated into your CTAs, so it should be there, and it should be titled either partner or affiliate. The other thing that you have to just make sure that you do is that when you do make those edits to your presets, scroll down and make sure you click that save button. The beauty of this is that anytime you send a video message, one-to-one, one-to-many, you will have that call to action that's preset. That's why it's called a preset.
And also, guys, if you have videos out there right now, if you've been using a preset, you can come add your partner button to the preset right now, and it's going to retroactively update all of your past videos. So anything you've ever sent out there, you can go put a partner button on it right now by attaching it to the preset. So again, if you guys don't have a preset, I don't want to call you out, but you should definitely have a preset. Build a preset. You get a preset. And if you don't know what one is, again, join the live training, come talk to us, or just search preset. And you can, if you're like the kind of person who wants to build it yourself, the video tutorial education's all there.
Yeah. And I wanted to give a special shout out to, who is that? Is that Debbie Miller that has the QR code? Am I reading that right?
Nice.
You know, there's so much that you can do. Debbie, by the way, so cool you have one B in your name. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So shout out to Debbie Miller here. Scan her QR code over there. One of the things that you can do is in the bio link section, you can actually access a QR code right here. So this QR code will give anyone that scans it direct access to your bio link button. And that just means, in your Zoom profile image, which is exactly what Debbie and I did. If you notice, when I stop my video, I have my QR code that's on my Zoom image here. And this was just a little something that I created in Canva that took me just 5 minutes to make. If you have a designer, you can have them do that, or just do it yourself. You can do it in PowerPoint or Google Slides or Photoshop, whatever you decide. But access that QR code for either your bio link, which is the link that we recommend for social media, or your direct partner link. So let's say that you're going to a conference, or you have an email signature, or you have a business card. If you want to access that QR code for your partner link, just simply click on that QR code button right there. And then anyone that scans it can have access. So if you're in a Zoom webinar just like this, show the bio link, just click on it and say, hey, folks, if you're interested in getting a free trial to Dubb, scan that code right now. It takes 2 seconds. And at least what happens there is that from a technical perspective, the cookie gets placed on their browser. And if and when they sign up, then you will get compensated for that. Again, 30% recurring commission. There's another kind of a use case that I just thought of right before I answer a question from Brian. And that's sometimes people might have circumvented your partner link. And that's okay. The way to solve that problem is just send us an email, support@dubb.com, and just say, hey, I had a webinar, I had a conference, I got a couple of folks' emails address, and I know that they signed up for Dubb, but I don't see it listed in my partner stack account. That's the little cogwheel that you can access right here. If you provide those emails to us, we can retroactively make sure that you get paid your commission, because that does happen sometimes. Let's just face it. It's called link circumvention. It's a very realistic thing that happens. It happens every single day, 1 million times on Amazon, where Amazon influencers have a link, but then someone just goes directly to Amazon. We don't want you guys to go through that. I wouldn't say it's 100% fail safe, because sometimes you don't know what you don't know. But if you do know, we're here to support you. Brian, you got a question?
I do. And the question is that I'm kind of leading the way in our company with regards to using video, using LinkedIn. I'm the main guy for it. And we've got about 300 insurance producers. And so they range in age from, let's say, 28 years old all the way to 65. Mm-hmm. And so there's a huge range of interest in utilizing video. So my question is that if we had you, like taking advantage of what was mentioned before, where you're actually going in but virtually talking about how Dubb works, how would that look for, let's say, a group of 20 to 30 insurance professionals who are trying to reach out to prospects in a different way? And because what happens is that they can see right through sales, right? So I'm kind of wondering, if I were to invite you in or get permission to invite you guys into, let's say, our national sales meeting, and I had a class or a session just on utilization of video for email messaging, what would that look like? Maybe this is an offline topic. Or
no. This is a perfect question, perfect topic, because this is exactly what I was just describing for you guys. Is you would set up that meeting, potentially set up the training. I will happily meet you in that meeting. You tell me what the rules of the engagement are. We can give them this offer. We can tell them this, because when it comes to pricing too, there's flexibility when it comes to larger accounts, right? They're not going to pay full, like if it's a team, for example. And so what we want to do, you don't want to offer a deep discount, because then we're getting less commission and stuff like that. But my point is we can play together. We can we're on the same team. So you tell me, here's what we can say, here's what we can't say. And then that way we're nice and tight, in terms of the engagement. And then once we do that presentation, if they decide to purchase, then that is your 30% recurring revenue partnership. So we've had people, like a very specific example. We have another insurance group where they have a software platform that has a lot of agents, and they're going to do a big blast to all of their agents with the Dubb offer. And as a result, they're going to get 30% recurring from anything they sign up. So it's the same exact format here. You bring us in, we close the deal. That's your commission. Cool. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Darius.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we encourage you guys to do that. Like whatever it takes, like I said, if we got to play by a certain number of rules, or we can only say these things, or it's this amount of a time slot, just let us know. We'll make it work. work.
And real
Yeah,
quick,
we're not. Yeah, please.
how long does it normally take? How long do you normally do?
I would say 30 minutes is enough time to really get a good presentation. But you tell me the slot. I can squeeze a 5-minute version in. I can squeeze a 15-minute version. It's whatever we got I can play with. So but yeah, half hours preferred. That's usually enough time to cover the all the core function.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
Ruben?
right on.
Yeah, I was going to say that one of the things that we love to do in engagements like that is just to show the results. Let's take a specific person in insurance that has had success, and let's just kind of share a case study. People can deduce what they want when they see results. As Darius always says, results leaves a trace. Success leaves a trace. This is very important to remember. So we always like to show that, and people can kind of decide for themselves. So we're very kind of we're educational.
Good deal. Okay, what else we got, guys? Any questions? Joshua, I saw you were active earlier, my friend. Any ideas you want to drop on us right now? By the way, I still encourage you to write to support at Dubb, so we have the written version of it too. Or anyone else, guys, if you got any questions now, we got another minute or two here. Is there a way to sync phone contacts with the Dubb app? That's interesting. So not right now. I know normally you have to sort of do an export, like from a iPhone contacts, there's an export you would do and then import that. So that's how most things are going to work. And actually, we usually encourage a manual import if it's a bulk, because we want you to add tags so that people are going to be organized, buyers or sellers or cold leads or old leads or, whatever those groups are. But if you just sort of have no organization, it's just like, no, I just need this whole list in there. Joshua, I think there's going to be a little export import, but not a instant sync right now. Or a button to share your contact on presets. Like, I don't know what that one is. Or a button to share. Joshua, turn on your mic here, buddy. What do you mean? If you can, if your mic works on Zoom. There you go.
Hey.
Yo.
We share contacts, through a.
There you go. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
A V call. Just share your your personal contact.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's not that option right now inside of there, but yeah, I think we could probably talk about that. Let's follow up with me via email. Your service is sort of cutting out right now, but I'd like to explore that idea. We're always encouraging features, especially stuff that's useful. So write us there, Joshua. I'd like to talk about that. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Alvaro, Ina's going to get you taken care of there. Good. All right. What else we got? Any other questions here today, guys? Anything else?
I had a real quick pro tip that I wanted to recommend that people do. So the thing that you can also do is you import your contacts into Dubb, select the contacts here, click on the drop down, and then invite to Dubb. And actually what this is going to do is this is going to initiate a 3 email sequence to invite them to Dubb. And it's going to be hyper personalized with their first name, their last name. When they click on the button, everything's going to be pre-populated in the form. There's no credit card required. So it's a very non-salesy way to send them, an authentic email that comes from our system so that you can ensure that they have something that's personalized for them. So I encourage you guys to go to the contacts page, import your contacts, and then select them in the multi-select, and then click invite to Dubb. As Darius always says, sync your contacts.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, I think we want to use the partner stack one right now, right? We built out that three email sequence inside a partner stack. I think that's the one we're using. So, Brian, if you want us to do the 3 email sequence for you, if anyone on here, I think Ina, you had a form for that, right? Okay, yeah. So Ina's going to pop that form in here. If you guys want us to run a 3 email invitation sequence to your contacts, let us know here. Now, guys, this is not mean purchase a list of somebody and then do this. This is supposed to be to contacts that know who you are, that are going to recognize your name. Because otherwise, if it's just sending junk mail to people that have no idea what this is, that's not what this is for. This is for your contacts, people that actually know who you are. Share those with us and we can import them into this sequence for you. Because I can promise you, if you just take a list of people who don't know who you are, the chances of having any success there is going to be very little. And then it'll probably just end up stopping the workflow because there's a lot of bounces or something like that. So both of those methods will work, the invite to Dubb or the form. So it's really up to you. Got it. All right. Cool. let's see anything else, guys, anything else we can do for you here today. We love to equip you guys with whatever you need and make sure the channels are open. All right. Going once, going twice. Okay. Well, we appreciate you guys as always. Thank you so much for coming in today. And if you guys need anything, like literally anything, like I love how our buddy here said, hey, we got a big insurance team. That's great. We'd love to put that check in your guys' bank account. So come our way. We'd love to help you.
Yeah. I mean, we have some exciting sort of competition too, where we're noticing that, one of our partners just got, bumped down to number 2. We have a new number 1, which maybe we'll talk about next time we have one of these webinars. But, we encourage you guys to go and drive the revenue that you deserve. One of the things that we're going to do is to create a new program where, based on the commissions that you get, we give you extra rewards, extra commissions, extra prizes. So it's something that we're working on internally. And, as we always say, thank you for being the best part about Dubb.
Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.